I can't wait for that show to come out.
I still have to, like, fucking finish Harley.
Do you have to?
I do. I gave up halfway through season 3. Because it sucks so hard.
Nobody even, like, fucking, like, remembers it. Like, they don't even advertise it anymore. It's just
yeah,
like,
they do. I saw an ad for it the other day.
I have not seen anything since, like, season 2.
Mm. Did his ass just come out?
Yeah, boy.
I know the game I really want to do is X-Men Legends. Well, like, I specifically want to do the second one, but if we're gonna do them, I want to do them in order. Just the first one is kind of a pain. It's like, it's good, but it was still like early stages of what it was like supposed to be. So the biggest issue is just the level scaling. It's way too high, way too fast. Plus, there's just a terrible segment where you're playing as Xavier, and you have to fucking fight the Shadow King, and it's just bullshit.
Who do you hate more, Professor X or Cyclops?
Oh, Professor X, hands down. Cyclops has sympathetic reasons for being as shitty as he is. It doesn't excuse that he's that shitty, but it's at least a reason. Xavier's just a fucking piece of shit. Like, I have more respect for Magneto than I have for Professor X. Because at least he stands by his shit and doesn't just fuck off whenever he feels like it, leaving children to do his job, to do his work.
Yeah, but fuck them kids.
He wanted to. That was part of the problem.
Yeah.
That's another
Just
issue.
one kid. Alright?
If that's not even once.
Well, I'm just saying, at least it wasn't multiple kids.
It doesn't matter if he wanted.
I know, I'm just saying.
Like, he wanted to fuck a kid. It doesn't matter if it was a specific kid or
Well, I'm just trying to
kids.
be accurate, so he's like, he's still a horrible, horrible man. But, like, there's a little bit worse out there.
There is, but still. It doesn't, like, it doesn't matter if it's 1 or 100. The sentence is
You're
the
still
same.
gonna get stabbed in prison.
Exactly. You still deserve to be put down like a dog. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I know that, you know that. But I'm just clarifying, because there's probably going to be some asshole in the comments that'll be like, oh, Professor X didn't actually want to fuck multiple kids. He just wanted to fuck one kid.
Plus, he wanted to fuck a kid so bad, it fucked up reality.
Yeah.
That was literally part of the reason Onslaught happened. Because Jean read his mind and was like, ew! And then that, like, literally, that was part of it. That's why Heroes Reborn happened. Xavier wanted to fuck a kid so bad that Rob Liefeld drew Captain America with mega titties.
Oh, no.
One directly led to the other.
Oh, that's disheartening.
It was a direct consequence.
I don't know
of
which
his
is worse,
actions.
fucking the kid or that Captain America.
or Captain Chest Fat, yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, Rob Liefeld's writing one last Deadpool story. It's like nobody
I know,
cares.
it's part of his fucking whole Major X thing that nobody gives a shit about.
It's like nobody cares, buddy. Like
You're
not even the reason why Deadpool is good. Get the fuck out of here. You wrote him as a Deathstroke clone, and then like Joe Kelly made him good. So fuck off.
They should have kept the turtleneck. I like the turtleneck. That's the one thing I will give that. The Deadpool with the turtleneck was cool. Yeah! Is this what the kids call sounding?
Is this what the kids call frauding? I mean, what?
Oh yeah, robots. I don't know. The gun could be their penis. Robocop does keep it inside of his pelvis.
Do you think he has penis still?
I like to think so. But it's like
I'd like to. No, it'll be like the porn comic Cyclops, or not Cyclops, Cyborg, where he just has like a gigantic robot penis,
like just like the front slot opens and,
and then it's just like
shoots out.
mega penis.
No, it's like the fucking. You ever see they're like? Remember there was what the fuck was it? Like when we were like middle in high school, there was that like one thing. It was like a famous cartoon facial or something like that, and they made a bunch of Teen Titan shit, and he had that. And the dong was like blue, like his shoulders and his head.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You never saw that shit? I'm finding it. I don't know how you managed to miss that. That was like a defining thing for people our age. who were nerds back then.
Yeah, the thing is, I didn't really get into nerdom until much later.
Still.
Alright. Do I jump over this? Like, what?
Yes. Leap of faith. Or not.
Oh, looks like I'm just...
Just fuck it, brute force. You have the lives to take it.
Alright,
Who's gonna stop you? The police? What? Why would you? Oh, so you could do it. I think you're supposed to go that way, or were you? Which way did you come from?
I came from this way.
Okay, yeah. I was looking at my phone. I wasn't sure because I'm trying to find the thing. Next videos, Cyborg jinxed. Because it was specifically a scene
Yeah, I don't know where else I would go.
From that episode where he snuck into the Hive Academy. Do you remember that episode?
I never watched Teen Titans.
Yeah, look. Wait for it. Wait for it.
There it is.
Yeah, they made a bunch of those from Teen Titans. They made that. There was one where...
Oh, you can go through it. I thought that was a wall.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell with games like this. No, there was that one. There was one from when Slade became a demon, and then he puts his dick, that's also part of his costume for some reason, in Raven's butthole. They did two of them.
Isn't the whole, like, fucking a minor thing reserved for Kara?
He didn't do it in that one, so he still had the card. He had one freebie. Plus, he was...
So he's like, alright, let me fuck the big titty goth babe.
But plus, he was a demon by that point, so the laws no longer applied to him. The world had ended, so he was like, no one can stop me.
That sounds about right. Hollywood if the dollar collapses. Alright, now we have nothing that'll, like... we don't have to worry about anything. Now we can fuck kids freely.
And they also did, like, two of them.
Oh, shit. Fuck.
Where the villain Rusho Gun from the movie did tentacle stuff.
There we go. Okay.
And I think there was one more, but I don't remember. They made it for all kinds of shows. There was one. They made one for. I remember. Like I never watched it because I thought the show was stupid. They made it for like Ugly Americans. They made a couple for like X-Men Evolution, despite the fact that it was years past that show being like particularly popular.
I know they did one for Mystery Incorporated.
Probably. And they're not around anymore, which like that's not surprising because they were very like low quality. But then there are other ones from back then that you wouldn't expect to still be around, but they are. And it's weird. Like, do you remember Tram Pararam?
I don't even know what that is.
They did porn from different shows, and like they basically just used all the same body models and put the heads on. But they did draw it all themselves, as far as I know. But like, I was like, oh, that's such like a mid to late 2000s thing. They're still going. I was like, what the fuck? Good for you. I don't like your shit anymore, but good for you.
Well, yeah, because you have like better shit to fucking jerk off to.
Yeah. No, back then that was like, honestly, for the time, their shit was like top quality. Yeah, for when we were in middle school, it was like, that was the primo shit. Both for jerking off purposes and comedic purposes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just like, because I remember, that shit fucking hit me way earlier than it did most people.
Yes, we know.
And so, I remember there were some people that was like a couple people I was friends with, like separate from you guys, and I was like, hey, did you see this picture of Wonder Woman sucking Batman's dick? It's hilarious.
I gotta do it every fucking time.
What? Oh, switching the thing?
There we go, at least I got him.
I like how he gets all staticky when he dies now. Yeah! They're making so much more progress. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck this is. It's like...
I don't know, I wasn't really... we were talking, so I wasn't really paying attention.
No, I just mean like game-wise, because like this level, at least as far as I remember, was not in the SNES version, because after the construction site, he gets taken by the Terminators and brought into their ship. It's like there was no toxic waste dump stuff. AKA my ass. I think you can climb over on the thing above you. Yeah.
You can never fucking tell what's the environment.
Yeah. That was a common issue with stuff from this era.
Let me just get some of these life tags.
You know what we could also do next time we record, we could play the Hulk SNES game, the Genesis game. Because I think I played the SNES version a little bit, but like, I grew up playing the Game Gear version.
Oh no.
No, this is when I was a kid, we had a Game Gear.
Shit.
Okay, this thing. We only had 3 games to play. You can't crouch, you gotta shoot him in the face. What the fuck?
You asshole. You fucking dirty, rotten cheater.
We had like 3 games on the Game Gear. We had one of the X-Men games. I don't remember which one. Incredible Hulk, and I think it was like Major Pro Baseball something. That was it.
Just you playing like serious baseball games is funny to me.
There were only 2 I ever significantly played. That and MLB Slugfest 2004.
Well, and Nicktoons, but I don't know if
Well, I wouldn't count that because it's like fucking Nicktoons. I don't use the real people. But, no, like, I remember because I first played it because my dad just randomly had it. And I almost exclusively played the home run derby because the field was fielded by clowns. And if you did it right, you could hit him in the dick. So, of course, I was terrible at hitting
I will say,
home
this is a very good gun. As much as I like the laser, it's just too annoying to go through all of them, and then...
Yeah.
And this one's pretty powerful.
Fucking tripped over the surge, like, whoa! At this point, it doesn't even fucking matter what gun you use.
But I like to have the easier gun.
Yeah. What the fuck? What box was I keeping my Game Gear stuff in? Because I think I replaced all 3 of them. But I got a Game Gear, and I've gotten a couple of other games since then. Like, that's a big part of me, like, getting games. It's just, like, they're ones that we had when I was a kid, but then they got rid of.
Yeah, that was me when I got Dogs for the Game Boy, because I lost all my games at one point, and then I got it, and then it doesn't work. So I meant to go back, but then I just never got a chance to.
I have a lot of games. Like, I have the fucking X-Men game that you have to reset the level to make it work.
Oh, yeah. That fucking dumb bullshit.
And also, the only good Superman game.
That's not saying much.
Well, no, it's legitimately a good game. It's just
I think that's on my. That was on my SNES list back when I was like buying, like. Fucker.
Yeah, see, The Majors Pro Baseball. This is one of like the 3 games I actually played when I was a kid. And then X-Men. And then no. What the fuck is it? It must be one of the other boxes. I know I have the Hulk game, but it's somewhere. I know it's really annoying. So at some point, we really want to play, Josh and I, we want to play Spider-Man versus the Kingpin. But
I can't go through the wall. Oh, I was like, I can go through the door. I was like, I can't go, and then it's like, okay, there it is.
Yeah! So at some point, we really want to do Spider-Man versus the Kingpin. And I have 2 different versions of it. I have the Genesis version and the Game Gear version, but we have to specifically do the Sega CD version. Because it has awful MS Paint cutscenes and often hilariously over-the-top voice acting.
Oh, always.
On top of just being, like, fucked up.
Although the Sega CD is the home of the best Terminator game, apparently.
Which one was that? Terminator 2?
CD. Terminator CD.
I haven't, because aside from this, I haven't really played that many Terminator games. The only other ones I can remember ever playing are... They're both on PS2. It was Dawn of Fate, which I have, and then Terminator 3 Redemption, which is like a terrible first-person shooter game, and then the boss fights are a fighting game. So you get to play as the Arnold Terminator, beating the shit out of the girl Terminator, for some reason. And I remember enjoying that game. If I played it now, it probably isn't going to be that good.
As with all childhood games.
No, there are plenty of childhood games that are still plenty good.
Like I am gonna force you to play Over the Hedge.
I know. I'm fully willing. I did play it very briefly once.
And it was like, that was like one of my favorites as a kid. Like, I love that game.
I distinctly remember playing a very small amount of it one summer. Oh, tripped over a turd again. Why fucking the little electric pops when he dies sounds kind of like Seinfeld music to me. I don't know. Like it's just kind of just farting out the soundtrack. But I distinctly remember I played Over the Hedge. I think it was on the PS2. One time when I was at my grandma's house for a week in the summer, because that's what we did when I was a kid, and when I was still on speaking terms with my first childhood best friend, a little guy named Steven, and he made me play it just because like we were hanging out, and I was like, okay. And then he apparently became a gay creep.
Yay.
Which I find very amusing. And this is really funny. Because, like, I think I've talked about this before, I don't remember if it was with you. How, like, you ever think about, like, if just one thing changed?
Motherfucker, that's not even fair.
What,
like,
that he stepped on you?
Yeah, like, I was like, where is he? And it was like... Yeah, come on.
But, did you ever think about, like, how it was just, like, one event in your life changed, how completely differently it would affect the trajectory of the rest of your life?
Yeah, I think you might have talked about this with me, actually.
Like, I was, like, really thinking about it. Like, had shit gone the same way, he and I probably would have ended up together. But in, like, a bad way.
In an abusive way.
Not necessarily an abusive way, it's just because we moved, and I was completely cut off from any kind of support structure for my problems at home and at school, it forced me to become self-reliant in that regard, and to, like, get stronger on my own. So if we hadn't moved, I would have been just as damaged, but I probably never would have done that. I think you have to shoot him, like, in the gun.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. But it's also funny just because his dad is, like, super homophobic, and he's like an Italian guy.
Oh.
And he's friends with my uncle. And then, so he turned out to be gay, and then his other son is also gay.
That's like the Mateo Lane defense. Hello. I think this one's gayer than the other one!
I don't know who that is.
Mateo Lane, he's the...
Jesus Christ.
You sent him. The mustache, stand-up comedian,
Oh,
super gay.
okay.
Anyway, because he was, like, talking about, like, how he didn't realize how gay his older brother was.
Right. I remember sending it, yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay, you got him.
Oh, I got the gun. Yeah. How do I shoot him?
Head? I don't know. Just switch to the flamethrower. It has the YS spray. You're pretty much guaranteed to hit him.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing now. And then I immediately die, and I gotta do it again.
Good thing you have plenty of lives.
Come on. There we go. I always fucking do that. Where the fuck am I supposed to shoot him?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think.
Oh wait, no. Get up on the pipe and shoot him in the face.
There it is.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. Okay, fuck it.
Yeah.
I know where to shoot him now. I'll just shoot him with the pistol. I don't give a fuck.
No, can we go to the other side? We did it. We figured it out. It's like, yeah. He's jamming to some tunes.
Want to listen to some tunes?
You just hit him the one time! Stay away from me! Go away! this is, I think this fucking seriously is gonna burn through like all your lives.
Probably.
Jesus.
Well, that's why we have them, right?
I'm looking through this box, like other stuff we could do. We could do this terrible Star Trek The Next Generation game on Genesis.
Oof.
Where you could play as Wesley.
Oh, no!
What the fuck else do I have in here? I really want to find either a way, like, either get a Leapster and find a way to hook it up to this thing, or find a
There we
Leapster.
go. Jesus fucking Christ.
Unless it's like the other thing and its legs keep going. It does!
There you go.
Robo Mommy gonna step on you.
Oh, don't give me hope.
It's like, you ever seen Doug's first movie?
No.
Roger builds the robot mom and then it fucking fucks up the dance at Fucky Town. And then it dies and it tries to hand him a sweater.
There we go. Jesus.
Roger,
I burned through like 30
Roger,
fucking...
don't forget your sweater. I fucking love that. I gotta rewatch. I haven't watched that movie in a while.
Do.
Ah! The fucking Herman Melville. But I want to find out Leapster Emulator or find a way to hook it up. Because I have the two games I want to do. SpongeBob SquarePants Saves the Day, which is a classic. And then the one video game, as far as I know, that was made for the Batman. And it's a math game.
Oh, poor the Batman.
The Batman. Multiply, divide, and conquer.
Oh, that's so sad.
And one of the villains is Clue Master.
Oh my god! Like what? They didn't even fucking try.
I think the other ones. I think one was the Joker. One was Clue Master. I don't remember who. I think the other was Mr. Freeze. It's been a long time since I played it, but that's what I remember. What? You don't want to fight the Clue Master?
The only good thing that came out of Clue Master was spoiler.
She's been spoiled long ago.
That's fair.
The milk soured literally before she even died, or was believed to be dead. They should have left her that way. I don't know why. For some reason, I have Madden 2000 and 2001 on the Game Boy Color. What else is in here? Oh, this is what I definitely want to do at some point. Beauty and the Beast, a board game adventure.
Yeah, you'll be bored, alright.
It's weirdly good. I don't know why. It's just actually weirdly an entertaining game. And it was made with the Super Nintendo, the Super Game Boy in mind, and I have that, so we can play it off of that. What the fuck else is in here? Doodle-doo, sprint down the hallway, deedle-dee, open the door, deedle-dee, I gotta keep going. Where the fuck even are you now?
I think I'm in, like, the caverns. I think I went back to the future.
Why just destroy... You went back to the future?
I went back to the future. I'm actually gonna be seeing that on the Broadway.
Ooh. Back to the Future is on Broadway?
Back to the Future is Roger Bart as Doc Brown.
Is it a musical?
Yes.
The fuck? That sounds amazing.
It does. It's like genuinely, it got like really good reviews. And when me and my sisters went to go see Gutenberg the musical, great by the way.
They made a musical about Steve Gutenberg?
Not Steve Gutenberg. It is a musical about two guys writing a musical about the guy who invented the printing press.
What the fuck?
It was like the reunion of like Andrew Rannells and Josh Gad after Book of Mormon. So it was like a limited run sort of thing. It was really funny, which is saying something because I hate Josh Gad. But
why? What did he do?
He fucking annoys me.
You don't like Olaf?
No, I don't. But
you don't want to build a snowman?
But then I saw it, like, oh yeah, Back to the Future, we could see this. And my sister was like, it's been getting like really good reviews. And I'm like, I mean, we could. Like, I love Back to the Future. It's one of my favorite movies. She's like, yeah, sure. And she called me the other day. She's like, hey, you busy this day? And I'm like, no. And she's like, okay, we're seeing Back to the Future the musical that day. I'm like, okay. Happy birthday.
Well, let me know how it is. Oh, also, yeah, I have literally almost every Spawn game.
Of course you do.
The only one I don't
did you hear Todd McFarlane gave another update about the Spawn reboot? It's still happening.
Fucking, at this point, I don't... No one should trust anything he says.
No,
but
of course not.
At this point, who fucking cares? Like...
Spray gun. Spray gun.
Spray gun.
Yeah, boy. Yeah. Suck my dick. Yeah, suck it real good.
No, literally the only one
Get your tongue around it.
The only one I don't have is the worst one, the PS1 one where you fucking...
God damn it.
You have that limited amount of energy the entire game, and you can rip people's arms off.
Fun.
Yeah, like, I need to get that one, like literally just because it's the only one I don't have.
Yeah, my buddy Austin has apparently every Spider-Man game that's known to man.
That's impressive. I have most of them, as far as I'm aware. Because I've got Spider-Man on Atari. I have Return of the Sinister Six. It's the Game Gear version, but it's the same game. I
don't think he has multiple versions. I think he has like one.
One of each. Yeah.
I think. Well, that's what he told me at least.
The only one for like SNES/Genesis that I think the only one I'm missing is the one from the show, like the '90s cartoon game. Because I have Revenge of the Kingpin. I have Separation Anxiety, Maximum Carnage. I even have a fan port of the Japan Only Lethal Foes. So yeah, I think that's the only one I'm missing. Then there's the one on 32X. Like Rings of Fire, Webs of Fire, some shit like that. I have 2 of the 3 that were on Game Boy. I think I'm missing the 3rd one where he fights the Brood for some reason. Then I need the 2 that are on Game Boy Color. I have the Rino Romano games. And I think the only one after that I'm missing are Battle for New York, the 2nd Andrew Garfield game, the 2nd Sony game, and the real Web of Shadows. Because the version I have is the fucking weird PS2 version that has nothing to do with the actual game. It's a side-scroller on the PS2, and it's called Web of Shadows Amazing Allies Edition. Because the thing that make it like it's like a big feature is that you pick up tokens of all
we might need
different
that extra live code
characters.
soon again.
I'm not sure if it'll take us back to the beginning though, or not. Like if you absolutely, I'd say keep just going off the continues, and we'll see. Like we weren't realistically going to beat it anyway.
I don't know.
I don't know. The question is though, if we use it again, will it like take us back to the beginning of the game? Because I think that's what it did the first time. Because the first time we were in the construction site, I think.
I don't think we were. Bruh.
Alright, you want to just use it now then? Alright, pause.
Well,
that's fine.
Let's see. I think I'm actually close to the end here.
Okay, so get down to like 1 life. Brr.
Let me fucking improve my gun a little bit.
With a mobile lawnmower.
Yeah.
That's the thing, you gotta stop walking through enemies. Shh. Like, that's what keeps fucking you up. See, like, the weird little... It's just like, has kind of a Seinfeld line.
Yeah, well. Fuck you.
I don't know why, for some reason, I got Dancing Through Life from Wicked stuck in my head.
Maybe because you saw the Wicked trailer recently?
There's a Wicked trailer?
Yeah, they're making a movie, 2 parts.
Why?
Because why not? It's got Ariana Grande as the Good Witch, and then Cynthia Erivo as Glinda.
I don't know who that second person is, but gross.
But, or Wicked Witch of the West. You know what I mean.
Yeah, I don't know who that second person is, but gross. Ariana Grande is cringe.
I'll take your word for it. Or the sub.
Do you want to use the code?
Well, oh well.
Game over, man!
That's the wrong franchise!
What is that from?
It's from Aliens!
Well... So you want to use the code?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, hold on, I gotta fucking find it again.
I mean, Bill Paxton was in the first Terminator, but like...
Well, then there you go. That is all they needed to know. Where is it? Drop to the floor, extra lives. Okay, extra lives. No, it works. Okay. A B B C C A A B B. Thank you, John Body. Praise our Lord. He kind of looks like Sav from Degrassi if he did some drugs. Okay, stage clear. Yes, thank you. Moving on. I don't care. Continue. Yeah, it starts it over.
That's okay.
Yeah. We did good.
Yeah. We got to the fucking caverns.
It's further than I ever got. Granted, I'm gonna have to fucking see if there's like cheat codes for the SNES version and see how far I can get.
Well, I didn't think that was the case, but oh well.
What?
Whatever.
Fuck it. We weren't realistically gonna fish it anyway.
Oh no, hell no.
There we go. He put his gun away. That's it. And see all you lovely people next up.
Bye bye.